Oh, you stud you. Yep, look at those studs. Right, welcome. Podcast number 2, trail shoes. More specifically, Scarpa. Scarpa shoes. Been around since the 30s, as in 1930s. So that's quite a long time. Alpine company began boots, climbing shoes. Developed hill walking, now global. We gave them a ring. I said, we'd like to have a look at your boots. They brought in some running shoes. Thank goodness for that. We're a running shop. And in doing so, they said, have some shoes, give these guys to your community leaders, get some feedback, and we'll come and see you in about 4 to 6 weeks. So we did that. Feedback, positive, good. It was healthy. No complaints. That was good. So we said, yes, let's do this. So we thought we'd start with 3 shoes we felt fitted the bill of what most of the time our customers and you are asking for. So as we go through and we work with the brand, we are looking to obviously evolve, bring more stuff through. The other key thing we like with Scarpa is their environmental policy and some of the things they are doing with shoes, more specifically the Spin Planet, which we will look at last. I've made some notes, so if I do refer down here, it's I haven't spilt coffee on my jeans. I'll just check in what I've written. I'm actually going to start with the Ribelle Run. That's this little baby here. It's kind of a go everywhere, high mountain through to low level trail, highly protective shoe. There's kind of, for me, 2 key things. One of the feedbacks that we had really much from everybody was actually the grip quality. Wet rock through to the terrain it was designed for. In this case, summer, light rain use, a little bit of mud. Feedback was that it just holds and grips on wet rock very, very well. Midsole, the reports were very, very protective. People felt that they could run off it, and it worked well with both harder ground and slightly softer, in the fact the midsole itself isn't too soft, so provided that softer platform. People seem to love that. The other thing that we've noted is that we've got a complete rand around the front and side of the shoe, basically to protect yourself if you bash a rock or kick a rock or something. And again, it's just trying to give the shoe some protection for your old paws in there. This then extends around the heel of the shoe, both sides, and that is designed to lock the heel into the shoe, again to provide a nice stable platform and ride. The other nafty thing with this is you've probably noticed this little wheel, boa. Pop it releases the laces. That's handy when you've got them covered in mud and they're all wet and horrible. And then the other good thing is you pop it back in, you twist it, and you can tighten it, twist it the other way, and it loosens it a little bit. So if you're out on the run and you get a little bit warm and your feet start to swell a touch, anti-clockwise, loosen it off, take the pressure off your feet, done in a jiffy, don't have to unlace the shoe. Distances. Well, I'd run an ultra in that. I wouldn't hesitate. I don't like shoes that are too big, so that would tick my boxes. There may be those that feel that they need a little bit more protection. Personally, I think that is pretty much a run anywhere shoe. I could use it in the local valleys of Sheffield, like Rivellin, or even over in the Loxley, where you've got that mixed terrain. I feel that shoe would tick those boxes. Conversely, if I'm then up into the Lake District and want that go everywhere shoe, yeah, I know that's also going to do the job in those terrains. So actually it's covering a wide area. Canal towpaths, probably a little bit more, a little bit of overkill as far as shoes would go. It really is trying to just look after your feet a little bit more and make sure that you don't come home with bruised toes because you kicked a rock. So that's the Ribelle Run. We also have, as ever with the brand that's been working with feet for years and years, a ladies fit version. So again, slightly narrower in the heel, and obviously the forefoot is not as wide as a chappie's shoe. So yeah, there we go. Ribelle, boa, grippy. Okay, Here's the stud of the three shoes. This is a mega grip, hang on, 8mm stud, yep, got it right, Vibram mega grip, 8mm stud, okay, sitting underneath a very, very nice midsole that is designed to be torsionally stable. So that means if your foot's twisting a lot on uneven or open ground, it kind of doesn't go with you. It kind of tries to maintain that platform that you can run off and be stable. This is then coupled with a closer knit upper than either of the other two shoes in the range, but that's there to keep debris out, okay, but still maintain breathability and quick dry. It's also designed to be tougher. You run through heather, bracken, ferns, or just undergrowth of any sort of nature, you don't want to be kicking a hole in your shoe in the first few miles, so that upper is there to go the distance. The other beauty of it is you've got this little booty thing look going on. Yeah, ain't that a booty? Haha! And the whole purpose of that is to stop debris from popping into the shoe and causing you to stop, shake them out and go again. And again, also on muddy days, feet in bogs, it's trying to keep the bog out of the shoe as much as possible, or certainly all the gritty, sandy, woody bits. We feel that does it quite well. The other beauty is round your ankle bones, it's nice and soft, and it just feels like you've got sort of like a neoprene sock on, for the want of a better description. It doesn't enter into the shoe, it's literally all you can see. The liner of the shoe is microfiber to draw sweat away and to draw moisture away, and again aid in the drying capability of the shoe. Laces can be tucked away in the tongue so they're not flapping about in bracken. There's also a nifty, hang on, let me get it out, clippy thing, which all you've got to do is clip it, fold it, pull it, laces undone, clip it back down, push it in, and then that's the laces secure. Actually, a handy little thing when you got covered in mud, bog and cow stuff. So that's the Spin ST, open ground, fell, everyday use through to racing, has a speedy feel but also a protective cushion feel for a fell shoe. Feedback has been incredible, even with those that are running at speed. Somebody actually in the team said it was probably the grippiest fell shoe they've tried all year. So that was some compliment for that. Again, we have ladies fit, ladies version, same depth of stud. Okay, there we go. Strange enough, ladies have been the early adopters of this one, not the men. Usually the other way around, but hey, the ladies must know something. Now I'm going to move on to the Spin ST, and I will need my notes for this, and this is why. Sorry, not the Spin ST, the Spin Planet. See, I do need my notes. Spin Planet. This is 100% recycled fibered upper, 45% material in the midsole, 30% recycled material in the outsole. That is pretty remarkable this day and age, and a very, very positive statement from an outdoor brand. It's no flash in the pan. They've actually been working on this idea for some time. I don't think it's just an idea that's in their running shoes, it's actually across other areas that they're working on. It's a 4mm lugged outsole. The outsole is designed specifically for harder terrain and rock, so again that bigger surface area will grip better, even in the wet. It's also designed with plenty of space between the lugs, so if you do find yourself with a bit of mud, it'll clear easier. Okay, and the little gaps are to aid flexibility through the shoe. I probably should have done that with stuffing inside, but hey ho. And then that comes all the way through to abrasion resistance in the heel area. Midsole, even with the recycled content, still has a boing to it. You can't really see this. So still nice and squidgy and protective, and again designed to go the distance. Everyday training, it sits kind of right in the middle of trail shoes. So Peak District for me, this would be spot on. Less high mountain than the Ribble, but then again, for general Sheffield into peaks, probably perfect. Upper, quick drying, open mesh, again, nice and easy wrap around the foot. This is the ladies specific fit, men's specific fit, and obviously different colorways as norm. A little bit of security with forefoot, and again, less through the heel, just allows that, doesn't quite lock the foot in the same way as the Ribble will. But actually to have that point of difference to me is a good thing. If it was me, with where I mostly run on trails, that's where I would head. It just sits in the sweet spot. It's a lovely shoe. What else can I say about it really? Big Scarpa letters. It's nice. It's a thing to say, and it's nice. Anyway, sorry. So that's where we're at with Scarpa. Higher mountain, 4mm lugs. Okay, highly protective, highly stable. Open ground, wet, muddy, fell, running down a steep-sided field. Spin ST is where it's at. Hitting the sweet spot, middle of the trail, not the road. Okay, Spin Planet, and also a nice statement for the environmentalist in you. And we've all got a little bit of that going on, surely, at the moment. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at that one as well. It's a nice shoe. Which of these roads, which of these shoes would I be looking at if I wanted a little bit of a blend between road and trail? For me, I'd probably be hitting the Spin ST. The Ribble would definitely take it. Spin Planet would be where I would be heading for that kind of road trail. The Ribble, yes, that will take it, but that really is designed more with the trail and the high trail in mind. The Spin ST, I wouldn't even look at for any road work, apart from when I'm racing, for no other reason than you'll just take the studs off very, very quickly and wear them through. So there you go. There's the choice. Ultimately, it's what fits, what works, and what floats your boat for you and makes your running feel good. That, in a nutshell, is Scarpa. Done. Wasn't that easy? So, look out for the next podcast. Look out for the advert on the Gritstone series. And we'll see you out there soon. Take care, folks. Bye.